So a few hours later, we successfully crossed the tunnel bridge, the Chesapeake tunnel bridge between the section of Virginia, which is the peninsula, and Norfolk. And we have arrived at Banister Nissan in Norfolk. And right now we are charging at the ABB fast charger. It is actually pretty good in terms of pricing. It's only 20 cents per kilowatt hour and $1 connection fee. The one in Salisbury was 70 cents per kilowatt hour. It was quite expensive. So we made it here pretty successfully as expected. There were some kinks about paying with the credit card. We had to reboot. The system. Now, both charging sessions here and in Salisbury were a little bit. You see, the hood is up. Were a little bit involved because at the beginning, when the charging starts and battery is not as hot as I mentioned, it was about. Back then it was 72 Fahrenheit. Now when we arrived, the battery was 83 Fahrenheit. During the charging, the battery heats up. So I had to open the hood, take out some insulation, and switch from the winter mode to summer mode, which essentially no longer routes the heat from powertrain to the battery, but it goes into the radiator. And the reason I had to do it is not only to prevent more heat, but also allow the system to engage in cooling, active cooling through the air conditioning. So the air conditioning typically kicks in around 50% state of charge when the battery temperature increases to the threshold of 32 degrees Celsius, which is, I believe, something around 90 Fahrenheit, maybe a little bit more. And then so I want to make sure that the cooling is efficient, so I had to switch the valve to summer mode. And at the end, when it's over, I switch it back to winter mode and hit the road again. And that helps to keep the battery warm. It actually does not maintain the temperature. It still lowers a little bit, and that's because the temperature delta, the difference between the battery and the outside, is so big that I cannot just avoid some loss of heat from the battery. But still, in the winter mode, some of the heat from powertrain keeps the battery happy and lukewarm. So right now I'm charging at this, it's a 50 kilowatt charger, ABB, and the maximum charging that I hit was 45 kilowatts, which is normal for the charger. So the charging speed was, in this case, it was limited by the charger. I started about 43 and it hit 45 maximum. So there we go. The family, they're just hanging out in Target, no fuss. And when this is charged, we'll give it about 70% or so. We'll visit Norfolk downtown, and then we'll hit the road again to end up in Smithfield in North Carolina. And very likely we'll need to charge a little bit on the way, but there is a level 2 charger in the hotel. So, if we arrive with 5%, I'm perfectly happy. We'll plug it in, and in the morning tomorrow it will be fully charged and we'll be ready to hit the road again. Thank you. See you later.